For the broken backs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to have. Them bitches are like $1,800 a pop.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Big Tree Podcasting. Oh, my bad.
We need to get Haas on here too. We might. How the fuck are we gonna do this?
Haas is about to do shit.
We can put Haas in this chair, put that chair back there, sit it on that chair.
Yep. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I saw it in the camera.
Oh, that shit was funny. He leaned down. That's like the what
There
is
we
it?
go. All right, y'all. Welcome to Big Tree Podcasting. We got the victorious Big Tree
Memphemis-Amg.
and
Boss Hoss.
and this is 2 crackers and some Parmesan cheese on a porch.
Why you gotta put me in the middle?
Wait, no, I said 2 crackers
And a grilled cheese.
with some seasoning.
It was some seasoning. Nigga, I'll tell you what, fucking Haley, bro, she been cooking me eggs, bro, and she knows how to season that shit. So you ever remember camping as a kid and cooking it over the fire?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it takes. We still don't have a fucking ashtray, bro.
Something else that's my mic.
How much dab is in this shit?
You're the one
A lot.
Yeah, that's right, a lot. What's at the bottom of it?
Huh?
Bottom of the tablet.
I don't know.
Support your Memphis bikers, motherfucker. There's a reason this shirt don't have anything on the front anymore.
You took off around that corner and that one cop, with the lights and sirens on. I'm like,
Which corner?
the one right there by where we come off the highway.
Oh yeah, I seen his ass, yeah.
You know what he pulled over?
Huh?
You know what he pulled over?
Huh?
A sheriff.
Oh, fuck.
Cop pulled up. You're talking about that Gainesville with the blacked out Tahoe? Bro, what was
Pulled
funny?
over a sheriff. Right as you turned, I'm watching him pull over a sheriff. I'm like,
We need an ashtray.
what the hell?
Trash can.
So I can catch fire. I'm just giving you shit. But yeah, anytime I see a cop and I feel like they're gonna get me, I'm automatically like, fuck it, let's go.
I've been pulled over twice this week.
I haven't been pulled over, knocking on wood, in about 2 years down here. And the last time I got pulled over, they ripped your fucking car apart, Ryan. They pulled the what is it, goddamn door panels
Yeah.
off. They pulled the radio out that bitch. They fucking pulled the seats out that bitch. They
We
pulled
had
the trunk
Thackerville
out.
police down here yesterday running around town with Gainesville.
Denton?
Gainesville.
What was the other one?
Thackerville.
Oh, shit.
Oklahoma police.
They're probably catching somebody with some
They're
cars.
looking for somebody.
Oh, yeah. Whenever they're doing that, it's usually Thackerville and Gainesville collaborating together.
And then Oak Ridge was out yesterday running around with Gainesville and Thackerville. I'm like, who the hell are they looking for?
Probably the same people they were looking for when they came up to my job and asked me, "You seen these 2 people?" No.
You know what you do when you're doing bad shit and you see shit like that happening? You move across country. That's like when I was growing up, me and my dad, we would live in a hotel for a while, and we both had warrants. I think I was probably like 14. No, I was probably 16. I was in New York when I was working. But, yeah, so we both had warrants and shit, and we opened our hotel door, and there was a sign on the fucking door. We're living in a hotel. Sign on the door that says, "You have an active warrant. If you don't show up to court on this day, the police, just a bunch of shit." And I looked at him, he looked at me, and his girlfriend goes, "What's that mean?" Me and him at the same time, means we're finna fucking move. That's what I mean.
What's up, Aaron? What's up, Carrie?
What's up, people?
Aaron says, sorry I'm not there. This is my
What's up,
first
Aaron?
full day off in 2 weeks. I'm enjoying it. It's all right, Aaron. Enjoy, brother.
That sounds really loud. But fucking, I ain't gonna lie. On the way back, I was really trying to test the car to see what it would do. Like not like fast wise, but like turning wise. Because sometimes just getting in the other lane, if you notice, it's kind of a struggle. You know what I mean?
Sorry, too strong.
That wind is bringing it right to my face.
Yeah, I'm not trying to bring it.
I'm gonna move over here for a minute. Whew.
But it kind of gives that little tug. So I was trying to see if
I'm
I
still here.
Just having trouble breathing.
Yeah, no shit. Because look at it. Watch that wind.
Yeah.
Right where I was sitting.
Oh,
I was like, whoo.
speaking of people having trouble possibly not breathing. Holy shit.
What happened?
Well, one, did you see how he looks like now? Aged
Oh,
like 30 years.
30 years in a year.
Yeah,
Hmm.
damn.
The freak off's catching up to him.
Hey, Pee-wee Herman's back.
I thought he died.
No,
The fuck?
they've got a
When the fuck
whole
did Pee Wee
new.
Herman die?
I thought it was a couple years ago.
Yeah, I did too, but he's back. He's got a new series on TV.
He shouldn't be on TV. He was jerking off in the movie theater.
Yeah.
The
Like,
fuck?
they got him like, what, more than once?
That's a
Yeah,
sex
but did
offender.
you know that he was jerking off in a movie
That's
theater,
just like the
an
old
adult
school-
Yeah, I
movie
know.
theater,
I know the irony in that.
and they dismissed every damn charge. They threw it all out.
Oh, they did?
They found him
Oh, yeah.
innocent on all
I
counts.
thought he still had to pay fines, though.
Huh?
That's what I read.
Yeah, I saw that shit on Netflix last night, and I'm like, or not Netflix, Prime, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I went and did research. Some bitch was everything, proving innocent.
Well, in my defense, Your Honor, I was an adult theater.
And they called him a pedophile. They called him everything.
Well, if there
That's
was...
just like the Blues Clues. The first
Yeah.
Blues Clues.
First,
Nobody remembers that.
second, and third. They were all pedophiles.
Yeah. They're all like, oh, he's back. We missed him. I forget his name, the white dude. And I'm like,
Even the Asian
he
guy got in
caught in an
trouble.
apartment complex fucking with the neighbor's kid. Like,
I'm like, how in the fuck? What the hell is really going on?
I like how I did this because I can tell which ones have where the dab's at in all of them because I put them in the same way and I curved it in with the dab in it. Because we've had too many mistakes where we forget which one has dab in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those holy shit moments. And yeah, for the longest time, a couple years ago, they said that Pee-wee Herman was dead, but he ain't. He's older than shit.
Witness protection program.
Uh-huh. I mean, it was a sad day when Mr. Rogers died.
That's like Chris Tucker in Memphis. There's literally a car that's burnt up on a road, right? When I was leaving to go to New York, so this has been almost 10 years ago, right? They said he was street racing and wrecked, and his car blew up right there, and he had died. There was a big hoax that he had died right there. Chris Tucker's not dead.
No.
Yeah.
Fuck, still
They
alive.
did all type of shit. They've tried that shit so many times.
It's all bullshit. You can't fucking read anything and make and
They did a death hoax about
Oh
the
no,
Rock.
I seen the crash, but later on when I was in New York, I started hearing about it was Chris Tucker racing. I was like, why the fuck would Chris Tucker be racing in Memphis?
Right.
It's Chris Tucker.
why not?
But then again, you think about that Dolph song, I fucked her in rush hour traffic, Chris Tucker. Yeah, so that makes sense. I don't know. He's still alive though. It's like the Kevin Hart car crash. You see that one?
Mm-hmm. What about Tupac? Think that's real Tupac?
Elvis Presley's alive.
You know what Elvis's daughter's net worth is? Too fucking much. Like, she can buy Hawaii.
Dude, any movie that she's been in, it's usually one involving her getting plowed.
I just want to look at her and go, what was your daddy saying?
I'll be your daddy.
Bro, there's actually an Elvis Presley restaurant in Memphis. And no bullshit, their rolls, they give you rolls for your meal, right? They taste like donuts.
Thank you.
They really do. Oh, and they have all type of Elvis gear in that bitch. Like they got one of his suits and a glass
My Aunt
case.
Shannon was a big Elvis Presley fan.
I'm not.
I mean, it's fine if you like him. I've heard the shit about his wife, how young she was when he married her. That shit's not okay with me. The parents are not okay.
The same thing happened with Jeremy Lee Lewis. He married his
Jerry
cousin.
Lee Lewis, yeah.
That shit don't make it okay. That just makes the parents more fucked up.
Yeah, but he was related. Jerry Lee Lewis was
It
related.
was his cousin. She was like 13, he was in his 20s.
First cousin.
He's the one that did Great Balls of Fire.
Yep.
Got a lot of shaking going on.
Oh my god.
There was a lot of shaking.
No, yeah. Guarantee that's what it was. People are fucked up.
Well, you got to think too.
You know the horror stories I've heard from people who actually, like, their relatives. You gotta be careful. They're fucked in the head.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think for until America was founded. Even our forefathers were screwing young kids
Well, you gotta
because
think about
it didn't. Even in the Bible, if you look at the Bible, how old was Mother Mary?
The irony in this: a country founded upon freedom by men who owned slaves.
But no, how old was the Virgin
about it.
Mary?
The irony in that.
Well, they bought slaves from another country,
Yeah, but
which is fuck either way it goes. But when it becomes a whole big slavery thing and everybody gets so mad, we were all slaves at one point in time somewhere. Our ancestors were. And if you think about it, and it's like when I hear white people have black people as slaves, like, who the fuck you think sold them slaves to that white man? Do you really think a white man came up and grabbed 50 black dudes that are strong as shit in Africa? Probably, like, I mean, think about it. Fucking, what's his name? Francis Ngannou or whatever. That big motherfucker. Buff motherfucker. And he's from somewhere like that. Bro, you really think a fucking white man from America is going to go over there and fucking grab like 100 of them? No. They fucking sold to them. But, regardless of the matter, everyone, even white people, were slaves in other countries.
the Irish in England.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you gotta think, the white people that went over to fucking war in Korea and shit, that motherfuckers, a lot of them got tied up in bamboo cages and got shit thrown on them and starved and beaten and shit and were tortured and kidnapped.
Saigon.
It's fucked up. It shouldn't be like that, but I mean, like,
That's what
in other countries, that's how it is. Like, we just didn't find it. Well, a lot of us knew it was fucked up and then made a change to it.
Yeah.
It ain't necessarily like there's gonna be people like that, yes.
Well, you
That
got to
is
realize
alright,
as soon
but
as you
not
were
everybody's
born
like
back
that.
then, you were already destined to be with an older man.
And that's also like you were saying about the young and shit. Like, okay, well, my grandma's mom, she got married to her husband when she was, I think, 13, and he was grown. But guess what? She was born in 39. My grandma was born in 57, or she might have been born in 49, something like that. But cause she wrote her birthday out. Yeah, it'd have been like 30, 49.
It's just fucked to think how
Fucked it was back then.
Yeah.
It was really different back
Even
then.
in the Bible, it says there were 9 and 11-year-old. Virgin Mary was 11 years old when she had Jesus. No one talks about that.
Nope.
That's religion. That's sacrilegious shit. But if you
I
read the
love
Old
how-
Testament and the New Testament
I
and
love
then
how
the King
this has
James,
become a podcast of us talking about shit we agreed we wouldn't talk about. We literally just broke every
the
rule.
rule, all 3 of them.
I was just thinking about it as
Well, I mean, if you look at our standpoint on it, nobody's gonna get mad at what we say because we're not saying anything offensive
we're just
about
saying
it.
what happened.
Yeah, we're just stating it, and a lot of people want to avoid that shit because they're afraid that they'll get labeled as something. But in all actuality, I mean, my mom's black and Armenian. Trey, who is a member of our group, who I've known a long time, it's like my brother's black. 90% of the people I grew up with back home is black. And a lot of them, like, okay, when that Black Lives Matter shit kicked off, and I put a picture of Rhea on Facebook, they got really offended, and they come after my page, like thousands of people, and every person that I grew up with that was black was on their ass. So it just, it's like you can play that shit all you want, you can get offended all you want.
You put an Italian man
That's more of you and stuck in your personal feelings on
over
rather
in
than how you feel about how we feel, because you're still stuck on your own vendetta, and that's just your own problem.
you put an Italian man over or a Sicilian man over in Africa. Look at the difference between the two. There's not.
Yeah.
Because most of your Sicilian and Italian have black in their family. That's why our hair is like it is.
Like the fucking curls.
The curls,
so you
the
can't even rub your
thickness
fingers
here. We all have dust mops.
I'm just like the whitest person in my family. Like, well, you've seen my mom or my brothers and sisters and shit. They're all dark, and I'm just light as fuck.
I mean, my nieces, they're all black. Black Italian.
Half my family's from Mexico. I've always lived around multicultural.
My dad's from the
You
Epic.
treat me with respect, I respect you.
My
We get
mom's
along.
from EPA.
Hell yeah. Look,
Two different countries.
where is that? I'm sorry.
Italy.
Oh, that's a part of Italy. Oh, okay.
And then you got the Efe, which is Mexico City.
Nigga,
He was
mom
Aztec.
Or Mississippi, and I don't know where the fuck my dad's from. I just
So-
assume Memphis. He's always lived in Memphis.
Yeah. And then you get black people and rednecks together. Let me tell you what happens. Not a fucking thing. But if you walk down the street and you have two different cultures walking down the street together or coming up as a group having fun,
Yeah.
what's the first thing the cops do?
Pull 'em over.
Pull us over. Why?
Well, here's the thing.
They
too.
want to separate us.
Exactly. It's
Separation
want us
still.
to divide
Yeah.
because really and truly we could overthrow everything. All this bullshit that's going on that we could prevent. If the people stood up against the government would be fucked. So they try to pretty much distract us with a bunch
Separate
of
us.
racist issues by poisoning our food with all the bullshit that they do
Yep.
that can kill us. And there's actually a lot of
So I grow
lot
my
of
own food.
earth-made chemicals that can heal shit like
I want to try
cancer
some of
and
those.
shit like
Are
that.
those banana peppers ready yet?
And if you really just dig into all of that shit, in all honesty, bro, there'd be a lot of bullshit to the government.
There is. There's a lot of bullshit. This is where you need Lowell to come up here and do a podcast.
Yeah.
The one that was just here?
Yeah.
He is with all that conspiracy. He does dig deep, and he goes on them dives.
I put it to you like this, bro. My homie, I'll say, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna name drop it. That motherfucker, he used ChatGPT to write a bunch of books and published them, and is now selling them and all that shit. Well, he also found out a bunch of medicines that are earth-made and chemicals and shit like that that are earth-made that'll actually help you, that'll like increase your brain activity, increase your have like make you super strong and shit like almost superpower like shit. Well, he searched into ChatGPT, and it turns out it is true, and all the famous people have been using that shit. And surprisingly enough, it's that like all the chemicals in the food and shit, like even the butter ain't even butter, it's bull. There's
whoa.
yeah, there's nothing's real anymore. Like all the chemicals, like the blue and reds and dyes and all that shit. You go to other countries, that shit's banned. Their shit's different colors, bro. Not only that,
It's not
even
organic.
The food is different.
With no chemicals in it, they will not sell it.
It's a mind thing.
And I tell you this,
They make it look delicious to where your initial bite.
so when you do, you're addicted to the chemicals, right?
Yep.
But okay, if McDonald's sells 3.6 million burgers a day in the United States, a day, how many motherfucking cows are y'all killing if y'all making these hamburgers? There's no fucking way
That's
they're all
because
made out
they
of
use
cow.
synthetic meat.
Yep.
They could suck on my fucking real meat. How about that?
Slop on my knob like a corn
Going
on the cob.
Check in with me and do your job.
I didn't even know that.
And give me head. What?
Don't have to be.
Uh huh.
I know that's all.
That song is stuck up here, like Gangster's Paradise.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And regulators, that shit don't go away.
Oh yeah, regulators.
It don't go away.
$15.
Man,
Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, oh.
John
Blood.
The songs that are stuck in our heads. They run on repeat every day. What's up, Deborah?
Well, I could have swore we were on a podcast one day and somebody said police and I almost jumped this bitch. Hey, yeah, did that really happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one that happened whenever we were
So much shit. I almost got to fighting with like
yeah,
fucking 3 different families of your
it
neighbors.
was
Bryson, how you doing? Deborah Williams.
Hostels here still on your window. He even gave you a little heart. He missed you. You were sleeping. He couldn't cuddle up to you.
shit. You ain't lived yet if you ain't ever knocked a bitch down in a movie theater.
Here you go. Who the fuck said that?
Bryson McGivner.
Oh shit! Okay, yeah, okay. I know who that is. That's fuck, it's Mitchell's son. Ah, that's funny. It's in my room. Yo, she digging that new mattress.
What?
It's nice.
She's what?
She digging that new mattress. Ooh. Okay.
Well, how'd you sleep on that mattress?
Good. Well, besides the withdrawals. When I doze off, it's nice.
Yeah. I said, look, I got a buddy. Nah, he needs help. That mattress is shit. He goes, don't worry, I got you, Hoss. So I went and picked that fucker up. One hell of a top of the line mattress.
You know what I was thinking?
But look at the name on it.
My name now needs a small box room underneath.
Because it's tall.
Yeah. I've been sliding off, but I can catch myself, which is good. But it's kind of hard on my knees. You know, I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's perfect. I just need it to be
Short.
Yeah.
I'll make you some money. That's crazy, Bryson now watches our podcast. That motherfucker be a funny motherfucker to hop on here. He got his finger cut off like mine, but
He
his
said,
didn't
"What's
go-
up,
his
players?"
didn't grow back.
Good morning, Deborah. Good morning.
Damn. Everybody on this bitch today.
We were talking about so many subjects. Like I said, we broke
Every single day. It's a good day.
To be fair, I said my shit last.
I didn't really say anything.
No, it's fuck. I'm just playing. I waited till y'all made y'all's comments first so that mine will be
I
justified.
think mine was subtle. I mean, I was just.
Mine was not. But I waited.
I don't know my standpoint.
My standpoint is if you're cool with me and it's like you're not a fucking asshole, then we're cool.
That's my standpoint.
But I'm gonna call you out on your shit. And I
No, I
expect
mean
the
like
same.
on
No,
our talking or
I mean, I'm very fair. I mean, all of our buddies. I mean, when they fuck up, I tell them. And if I do, then they should say the same thing.
I fucked up.
You can't take criticism, then you ain't a man. It's part of it.
I take credit for what you do and say.
I own up to my shit. I fucked up. I'll be
Say
like,
you dudes own up to your bullshit.
Unless you talking to police, then it's I don't know shit.
Exactly.
I got dementia. I need help. Where am I?
I don't speak English.
Like I said, there's times where you gotta make some changes in life.
I pulled that one. I don't speak English.
Say it in English to him.
I know speak English.
That's where were you at this time and this time around this time? And you're over here like, I was knocking ugly switch white. The poor brothers.
The cop was like, okay, he called in for a translator, a Spanish translator.
Oh my God, I ain't next to him.
It was funny is I was speaking Italian, right? And there was no Italian speaking translator at the precinct. So they said, can you write? No speak English.
That's fucking funny.
So they actually found a translator,
Oh Lord.
right? So I started speaking an older dialect,
Oh no.
like my grandma's dialect. And their translator could not translate.
No bueno.
So it was funny because they had me talk into the phone and Google Translate can't translate it.
Bro, these motherfuckers send me their money before they even place your order. I'm like, what the fuck do you want? Nigga, I'm a businessman.
I'm an entrepreneur.
I
Judge.
sell all type of things. I sell a variety of things. You can get your herbs and spices. You can get everything you need. You come to motherfucking G. You can get a GTA account too. Nigga, you never know. You never know. I'm a cook, dude. I serve food. Now, you know, I gotta get you some shit. Soon we're gonna be selling the shirts and the hats and the vinyl and all that shit. I'm just a businessman. I have a business. You know what I mean?
I got my new magnetic signs coming in for my truck,
Nice.
and it's not Moonlight. Not anymore.
What's it?
H&H.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to fucking vamp my business and everything else. My company.
You did what you had to do.
It's just too much. So all my shirts were changed.
Got a size
All my business cards.
Got a size 5X.
No.
Damn.
You need to order one.
Let me know how much it costs.
Because the more somebody wears it, the more business I'll get. Advertisement. Walking billboards. That's what I'm going to call them.
Here's a
Walking billboard. You ever seen a billboard walk? Hello, Gainesville Popo. Bye bye, Gainesville Popo.
Hey, where you at?
Okay.
He's over here like, oh shit, I want to go to jail. And I'm like, just give me the blunt, nigga. I'll take it. Fuck, I'm gonna smoke this bitch for that company. I promise you, they're gonna give me for this shit right here.
The power of hitting the Olympics.
Yeah, I want. Like Debo running for Baby D, goddamn, or goddamn fucking Day Day running for Baby D.
I did it. Hell, give it to me. I've never had a charge for anything.
Shit, nigga, they gonna break the fuck out when they get it.
We're gonna drug test.
Officer, I have a fuck on.
I'm be like, yeah,
Be like, give it to me.
do you have a green card? I was born here.
I wasn't conceived here, and I wasn't born here.
I was told I was conceived on acid at a winter Skinner.
And I don't need a green card.
No, because you got the fucking shredded cheese card.
Oh, because I was born in the backseat of a Ford LTD on the way back across the border.
And they were like, nope, his hair ain't that black. We'll take it.
Oh, fuck.
What's that too far?
Nope.
What's up, Christina Atkins?
Hey, Christina.
I said that because when Hitler wanted blonde hair, blue eyes. That wasn't a racist joke or nothing. That was just a fucked up funny joke against Jews.
I mean, he was a self.
Well, I guess it was kind of racist.
He was a self-loathing Jew.
So, yeah. So no,
He
I
wanted
was
them blonde
brought
hair, blue
across.
Nope.
I was a quiet baby. I was in the back under blankets. They brought me across, and they went straight to Las Palomas.
They treated
Hospital.
him like baby Jesus. They could put a cross on his ass.
I became an American citizen right there.
If they were a Catholic church, they would have nailed him too.
Damn.
That's not what they did. He does want to get on with us. Hell yeah.
Yo.
That's fucking hilarious.
When the hell did that limb snap off?
Huh?
That big ass branch right there
Where?
They happen all
in
the
that
time.
tree.
It happens all the time.
Nigga, I can't see.
That motherfucker's as big around as your wheel on your car.
Where is it at?
That one, right there in that tree.
Oh shit. Damn, right?
That would have crushed that
Oh, I
fucking.
saw that when I came outside.
Yeah, that would have crushed the car.
Watch
That's
that
a big
kid
one.
walk by and that bitch drop on him. And be like whack-a-mole. Like, God damn. You kill Kenny. You
Kenny's
bastard.
dead. But no, yeah.
They do so much fucked up shit to Kenny on that show.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. You hand it to me. I pretend I'm smoking that motherfucker when the cop rolls up here, and I'll go to fucking court and be like, I want a damn drug test and pass that motherfucker. Yeah, false charges, bitch. I'm suing.
And I'm roasted. This is Big Tree Podcasting. Most of us said that first.
Yeah, I know, but it's only because I started. I didn't want to fuck you up. Oh shit. I was like, I can say it the right way, but I don't know if it'll catch on if I say it backwards.
Oh well. We made it work.
Yeah.
Dude, the first time we said that, there was no like plan on that. Like
It was all improvised.
he was just like, well, ladies and gentlemen, I am toasted. And I was like, and I am
No.
roasted.
I said it like Kelso off of that 70s show where he was in the future he was a fucking news anchor. This just in. I'm
That's how I
toasted.
did it. I was like, and I'm roasted.
I started watching that 90s show with all their kids.
Dude, that show, I had doubts. And I was like, holy shit, they're going this route. Okay.
This is exactly how it started.
I'm done with that.
I like how he caught it. He was like, no party foul, motherfucker.
Mm.
Take the pain.
Oh, we missed the one yesterday. When I was out here mowing the backyard, I come back
Fucking
around,
flies going out
and there's a
the
fucking car, red, brand new Jeep something,
Okay.
right? It's lowered. He comes around here, and he goes.
Oh, he hit the hump. Bro, I was on the podcast one day, no bullshit. It was a fucking Nissan truck. It hit that bitch. Ooh! They pulled over right down there. I was there like 4 fucking hours swapping out a radiator.
Yeah, he was on my front porch that long while I was passed out.
And I almost fought that neighbor's house. That neighbor's house. That neighbor's house.
Facebook took the video down.
To be fair, he don't wake up to honking no more.
No, but he'll wake up to my truck.
I thought for sure his ass was, I was like, you asshole, you don't rev the engine.
To be
I
fair,
didn't.
before he got outside, I was like, I moved the mattress for you, buddy, so we can sit down for the podcast.
I heard him moving, I was like, all right, so either a hoss.
Or somebody stealing the mattress.
Yeah.
The old mattress. Fuck it, let them take
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I was thinking.
it. That was something less I gotta get rid
No,
of.
as soon as I turned the corner over here, I killed the engine. I threw in neutral and killed the engine and came all the way up here. And I parked. He goes, it's not even time yet. I'm like, oh shit, my clock on my dash is wrong. Daylight savings time. I didn't change it.
I didn't even say a time, bro. I woke
So
up
I
at 8
started the
o'clock,
truck in neutral. I started the damn truck and he goes,
Yeah.
quit revving your engine. I'm not. I just started it.
Because my mom was asleep too. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. I was like, just started it, man. I wasn't revving it. I literally pulled in neutral and parked it. Just left it in neutral out here. And, oh,
It was also right by my window. Guess whose room is next to mine?
yeah. I didn't rev it. I just started it.
To be fair, every time I pulled up, started a podcast, I've had to wake his ass, stop the podcast, wake him up because he doesn't wake up. I'll be here 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Like, when's this motherfucker gonna get up, come outside? He knows the podcast.
You do realize I ain't used to people being over here that early?
Well, usually you just fresh from when it comes in from work. So it's like first when it gets in. Sometimes I get it just a little too late as soon as he lays down, and then it's like, ugh.
My truck's not that loud anymore.
Well, since I'm taking a break from drinking, that's probably going to change. That's another reason why I'd be so tired.
My
Yeah.
truck's down again anyhow.
Damn, what now?
It's a Nissan.
I blew the fuse.
You said the most common problem with the fucking Nissan too. God damn it.
No, not just any fuse. The main 140 amp fuse.
Oh,
The one that's $80.
fuck.
It comes right off the fucking positive terminal and then feeds the whole fucking truck.
Yo, truck said, hold my beer, watch this.
We're walking today, buddy.
So what I did was I opened it up, took
On the
aluminum
road
foil and
again.
pushed down in there,
Sing with me.
started it.
Can't wait to get on the road again.
I don't even know that song all the way.
I've seen that movie so many fucking times.
Yeah, so I took aluminum foil, folded it down, stuck it in there, and placed the cap on it. Got it started, moved into the driveway. Oh,
Oh,
this is how Rough Riders roll. Can't hear ya.
dude. Remember I first heard that song? Fucking the movie with Eddie or Chris Rock.
This motherfucker's ready to box down his whole room. I guarantee you. Okay. Yeah.
What?
I said, I bet this motherfucker's ready to box down the whole room. Just like, okay.
I was driving a fucking souped up Corvette Stingray with nitrous the first time I heard that song. I hit the nitrous and blew that fucking manifold right off.
What we saying?
Oh, the movie with Chris Rock. Whenever he played where he died, but down to earth. It was like from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
That song was on there, and he's an old white guy in public singing it in the hood.
Bro, there was just certain songs when I was a kid that me and my brother, as soon as they came on, we knew we was in a fight. That's not what it was. He cut a song on certain songs. He'd be like, "Yo, you finna come in here? You finna fight."
Been a good podcast so far.
Yeah. Bro, I spun that fucking camera out of this earlier. When I say it spun like Haas's truck if you got
Oh,
stuck.
I
in the
heard
mud.
it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I slid a little bit, but I got that bitch back on the road.
Dude, I heard the whole effects of your car in that fucking road. Yep.
Well, I was gonna pull around the dude, hit the curb, let him back up, come in, but I seen him throw on his brake light, so I said, "Fuck it, do it in reverse," and then slipped off in the damn ditch. I was like, "Fuck! I would have much rather have been the blue car." No offense, I could have fixed your car way cheaper than mine.
Yeah, you got a newer car.
Fuck. Shit, it ain't that new. It's only 3-year difference.
That's it.
Yours is 13, mine's 16.
Oh, I thought yours was newer than that.
No, I just got it on the spot and didn't give a fuck about the deal, and now I'm paying 40 grand for a car that's worth 10. I only got like 20 more grand to go. Look at this motherfucker's tattoo. Get her done.
You see the arrow?
Yeah, when you lift your legs up and laying on your back, where does it point to? Your asshole?
No. Yeah, I had a buddy do that.
Point to your dick.
I had a buddy do that shit years ago. He was just starting out trying tattooing. I said, fuck it, we're drunk. Do it.
This was me in the dark after smoking. No bullshit, Cody. Cody about a quarter pound and a raw cone. The raw cone's $40 at GT. Okay, I did this one in the dark. I had to go over it again. But that motherfucker, I have a picture of when I first done it. Ooh, it looked good. I thought the green wasn't sticking because I was so high and it was dark outside. And we was on the porch just smoking and I was doing it in the dark.
Yeah.
Man, a couple of days went by, I looked down at that bitch and I was like, nice. I didn't do get her done though.
I mean,
Get R done. It ain't even get her done. It's get R. It's get her done. R
Get her
done.
done.
It would be-
Is get R done.
Get her done would be like E-R.
Yeah, it'd be G-E-T.
That's how it's written out.
R done. yeah.
That's how that redneck writes it out.
I can just
Get her
see it in
done.
my head right now. I ain't trying to be uppity, but if you're gonna
show the fucking camera. Show the camera.
don't
This shit's spelled wrong.
I know you used to be a stripper. Don't spread your legs.
Get her done.
That says guy R done.
It sounds like a commandment in the military.
Guy R done.
Oh, that sounds like a fucking German. Hold up.
Nine.
God damn it.
Well, what about that one?
What?
That was tapped in with the fucking bone. A sharpened bone. Yeah, it's an upside down
like
cross.
My fingers at this point.
It's an inverted cross.
Damn.
It never got finished. I started it in Hawaii.
But that's a clean ass van. I would pimp that van.
That's a
out.
Denali.
I would rip the fucking seats out that bitch. And I would set that motherfucker up.
Watch, it's like a fucking love.
It's a high class pedophile.
Oh God, no! God, no! Well, in this town,
In this town, you want to put it past it?
no. I wouldn't.
What, that guy driving down there? Oh shit!
I'm
A
telling
lot of
you,
them
man.
motherfuckers do that shit. I'm saying get that van and do like a School of Rock type shit.
Yeah.
School of Rock. All right, look. I watched
The
Minecraft.
shaggin' wagon.
I watched the movie Minecraft
Oh,
with Jack Black
I heard it was good. I haven't watched it.
and Jason Momoa.
Oh, he's in it too.
His name is the Trash Man.
Ben.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Jack Black is Steve.
Steve.
Who
That's-
are you? You killed like 50 zombies. My name is Steve. It got out. It's way left field. Whee. Well, what the hell?
What? What time is it?
It's almost 11.
Yeah, I was about to say, you think we should cut this podcast?
Yeah.
What you got? Okay. All right. All right. That'll work.
Macaulay.
And you gotta get pulled over, and he's gonna be, let me see your license. You're gonna be like,
Like that.
and he's gonna be like,
All right. I won't be in town until Thursday night.
you're like, have you shaved in 20 years? Or 10 years?
It would have to be Friday.
I bet if I could
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna be way too late Thursday when I get in.
Yeah.
I'd be like, are you going up to the
So,
switchers?
yeah, just let me know.
If good tattoos can't tell you, because I don't have a shitty tattoo.
I have a couple of them.
I just got the hatchment tattoo.
You need more.
That requires money. And someone with a tattoo gun. I don't trust the people here in Gainesville.
I would have said I'm playing that. You gotta like. Well, actually, I plan on wanting to go up to Mississippi to visit my family a little bit after Christmas and shit to get the side of my head fixed by Adrian. So I'm gonna have to shake my head and then get this shit all tatted up. Oh, bro, that's gonna be.
I got someone to do a couple of cover ups.
Like which one?
Like my ex's name on my arm.
Which one's that one?
Carrie.
Right there.
This is my new one.
What's that one say?
Kara.
It's one for Garrett.
Where they sound similar. I mean, you could just get you could have got him to fix the what was the first one?
Carrie.
Carrie and Akira.
You know his wife ain't gonna allow that shit.
Be like, he just
I know his
misspelled
wife. I worked with her at Walmart twice.
And then Drunk on You.
Oh, yeah.
Luke Bryan. And this one's old school badass in Italian and Morse code. Because every country has different Morse code.
That makes sense, obviously, yeah.
And then since it's finally set real good, they're going to go back over it with white here for the Italian flag. Because I was working at a recycling company in Collinsville. The wind picked up and I'm hand loading sheets of tin inside a hopper over my head. The wind picked up, took the damn sheet of tin and cut from here to there off. I'm bleeding like fucking crazy. It was 2 days after I got that tattoo. 1.5. And the tattoo on my back, half of it got cut off.
Today's debate.
More or less.
I've been trying to protect my tattoos everywhere I go. I got a lot of money in the motherfuckers.
Today's debate.
That
Does
was
the
free.
2-pillow trick really work?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely, it does.
Yes, it does.
It does. I gave good advice.
Bitch, shut up. No. 2 pillows. No.
Goddamn office.
Some pillows just aren't thick enough.
We'll fall asleep.
Yep.
Well, I think it's time to cut this podcast, y'all.
So any questions, comments, or feedback, keep them to yourself. Unless you really want to tell us, and then
Soon
Well,
we'll
listen.
be selling our merch, and you can buy our t-shirts or hats or fucking everything. We'll be selling all that shit here soon. Got somebody that's gonna be doing that when we get the equipment. So.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I just need to put.
yeah, a lot.
As soon as my foot starts falling asleep, I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Hoss over here getting fucking hurt on a little fucking mini motorcycle. Little pocket right.
Thing hauls ass. I re-geared it. I
I
went
thought
down to.
about getting a little
I
pocket
went down
rocket.
from.
Only you, Hoss.
They're like
Hey,
$400.
I went from 3-inch on the drive, on the clutch, and
Of course, you would give this thing more horsepower. Goddamn.
and a 53 tooth on the back, which is about that big around, to 2-inch here and a 1-inch here. So there is 12 teeth on this one and 8 teeth on this one. And that motherfucker books it, man. It got swirly and scary real quick. I was end over end. That bike kept going.
Oh, that sounded expensive. Of course, before we ended, and someone bust their ass on the hole.
We got a couple of them, actually.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a fucking board over 212 Demon engine
Only you lost, which is
on 8-tooth gear. Holy shit, dude. The thing flies.
Was that Haley watching the podcast?
I can't see.
Think so, yep.
I figured she was. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go home in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's up waiting on me.
All right. As we end this podcast today, it's all Ryan's fault. And if it's you do something bad, name it after me. If you do something bad and get away with it, name it after Memphis.
Alright, so I gotta get out of here. It's 11 o'clock.
All right.
She gotta work.
We'll see y'all later. We're going to end this podcast today. Y'all have a good day.
Alright, you be safe, man.
Autobots, roll out.
Roll out.
This nigga said Autobot. Y'all be safe, man.
You too.
Oh, how are you getting home?
I'll get her on.